Hi friends, so after some really good feedback, I heard you guys want a more hands-on workshop. So I'm going to show you guys how to find foreclosures today, and I'm going to show you guys how you can do this like on your own. So this is what you'll do. First, you'll want to go to the county that you're looking in. I'm looking in Liberty County, and you're going to scroll down, and you might have to look around a little bit, guys, but you'll want to click on foreclosure notices. Now, sometimes it's going to give you like a bunch of options, and it might even make you like go to your county to get them, okay? So here it's showing like November, December. Now, because I'm familiar with my county and I've learned from trial and error, I can actually see that they're posted right here. And so the future ones I might have to go in and get, and this is going to be different for every county, but I can see like these ones here, okay? And usually September would have already been posted, so they're probably making people go in and get them now. So just as an example, you'll click on this, okay, and it's going to show you whose home is basically going through foreclosure. Again, because this is someone's personal information, I'm not going to like show you guys everything, but this is what it's going to look like. You're going to see the address, you're going to see the name. Now for me, I'm going to put in the address and I'm going to go check out the house. And I also want to find out a little bit about the homeowners if I can. So there's a couple ways you can find more out about the property, guys. You can go to the county clerk or recorder, and what you're going to do is you're going to look under the public records. This is going to allow you to put in the homeowner's name, and you're going to type in, I'm just going to like make up a name because I don't have anyone specific that I'm looking for. Okay, let's just say this gentleman, okay? And it's going to bring up the property that he owns. And it's going to allow me to look at any paperwork that's ever been filed. So the reason that this is important, y'all, is because you want to be able to see if there's like liens or anything filed for the house. So I can like click on the deed and go over here where it's like the paper. Click on it, it'll bring it up and it will allow me to look at everything for the house, like what they bought it for. And this, again, is all public information. Now, you don't have to do all this. I like to because before I go in and talk with the homeowner, I kind of like to know everything that's going on. Okay, so you found this foreclosure. Maybe you drive by the home, notice that somebody's there. You want to talk with the homeowner. I'm going to forewarn you that there are probably real estate investors going out to these people's houses. They're getting letters. Not everybody's going to be friendly and not everybody's going to be nice. For this reason, I make it very, very clear to the homeowners that I'm there to help them because a lot of people aren't. I sit down with the homeowner and I talk with them about the options for their home. Now, because I've looked up the paperwork, I kind of have an idea of where everything is at. Is there equity in this home? If so, then the homeowner could save the home, sell it, keep some of the equity. If there's not equity in this home, then my best bet is probably going to be to help save their credit, but they're not going to be able to stay in the home. And just kind of listen to them because a lot of times these people aren't having anybody come in and listen to them. People don't go through foreclosure because, you know, they just decided to. Something big usually happens that gets them to this point. Now, I know you guys probably still have a lot of questions like, okay, so like what happens after we talk? Or like, how do I get their house? Like, how does all this work? So I'm going to explain it to you briefly and hopefully in a way that you guys will understand. So after a homeowner is like, yes, I want you to help me save their home, what I'm going to do is I'm going to draw up a deed. This is very different from anything else because when you buy a car, guys, you don't get the title until it's paid off. With a home, you get the deed right away. So they are going to sign the home over to me. The deed is now in my name, which means if the roof starts on fire, I can speak with the insurance company. I can make the payments to the bank. I am now the new owner. And yes, this is legal. That's great, Kara, but I don't have $50,000 lying around. Great, most people don't. There are real estate investors who don't want to deal with this. They don't want to deal with angry homeowners. They don't want to deal with finding the properties. They don't want to do all the legwork. And they will give you the money, not because they want the house. In fact, I've actually never met a real estate investor that wants the house. They want money. They want interest. So most private investors will charge you around 10% interest. And then you can go in and get the home. If you're going to turn around and sell the home, you're not paying them interest for that long. You can turn around, make a profit, and give them, you know, their interest that they've accumulated during that time. If you're keeping the home, let's say the house payment's $1,200, you're going to pay the $1,200 and then you're going to pay that private investor his interest every month as well. Assuming that this private investor knows, this money is going to be tied up for X amount of time, 5 years, whatever. You come to an agreement on that. Now, maybe you have a home and you don't want to sell the home, so you want to rent the home. You can put a renter in there and they are essentially paying that home down for you, and you're getting to keep all the appreciation and they're paying the interest to the private investor. This is why this is such a lucrative business. So how did I get 7 homes in less than 2 months? Guys, I use this exact method. I would write down all the foreclosures, and sometimes they were a little spread out. So I would put them all down and I would drive to them and I would knock doors and I would talk to these homeowners. Anybody that would talk to me, I would talk with them. So maybe you're thinking, okay, I have a computer, I can get the foreclosures. I have a car, I can drive around and look at them. And I might even muster the courage to be able to talk to these homeowners, but then I'm lost. I have no clue what I do after that point. And this is exactly what I teach, because even if you can find the foreclosures, you can go out to the homes, you muster the courage to speak with the homeowner, you still need to know how to draw up the documents so that you legally protect yourself. And if you're anything like me, you don't have family and friends that have hundreds of thousands of dollars laying around that they're just going to loan you. You need to know where to find private investors that are doing this every day, that it's just second nature to them, and they're not going to be weirded out by someone saying, hey, I have a house and I need you to give me $50,000 so that I can go save it. They're going to be like, oh, yeah, that's what I do. If this sounds like something that intrigues you or that you want to learn more about, message me on Instagram. I would love to link arms. My passion truly is to help other people, and I absolutely love this because I not only get to help the homeowner, but I am building generational wealth for my family. My children will have a home because I decided to do this when I decided to do it. If you guys want more or want to see the journey with the homes that I currently have, check out my foreclosure highlight on Instagram, and for any questions, you guys can message me there as well.